Drew here.
I'm Jerry.
Good morning, friends. Today we are starting planting. So it's planting season and planting starting. So it is a massive undertaking, but we love it. So let's get started. Drew is taking out all the plants that we'll be putting in. There's only about maybe 30 flats. And they're still coming.
What is it? 30 flats times 128 per flat?
Yes, sir. 120 per flat. So there's a lot. Very excited though. And of course we gotta feed the chickens their worms that they come for every morning. The meanest one is the rooster right there in the middle. We have two roosters.
They really like that stuff. Yep. They eat it all day. I put it in my bird feeders too, because I know
this
the birds.
This one is the newest rooster. He's sweet. This one right here, he's so mean. He's gonna be 8 soon.
Yeah, the guy that looks up
right there, he attacks you.
He's mean.
He's mean as they come. Here is the fabric. Still have a little ways to go here, and there's our raised beds, which already we have onions and potatoes in this bed and in this bed. And these will be different things. I'm thinking my winter stuff's gonna go in there, and lettuce and cabbages and carrots. So in this bed, we're going to be doing some dill and some basil and some celosia. So it'll be pretty up against the house, but we will also be using them for cut flowers, and we will be selling them at the farmer's market.
Farm. Hey, check it out. What we're doing today is we're putting our peat moss, our cow manure, we're tilling it in after we've tilled this whole section that we just built all the way out here and in here. This whole section we just added onto the farm this year. So do all that, and then we're going to lay our plastics. Enjoy this film.
The worker who works for free's here.
God. You know what? He even brought me something that I was going to the store for. I'm being mean to you today now. Every day you come over.
It's already started. On the farm.
Shit, dude. Dude comes prepared.
Jerry, you want to use these garden gloves? They're a little bit easier. There's green here and blue for men.
Do you have a what happened to the spades, the shovels?
I got 2 of them. I spend more time looking for things than I do actually working. So one of our little tiny shovels, spades as some people call them, is missing. So now I'm gonna stop and go find it so we can work some more. Yeah, my day, but I love it. Said I spend more time looking for things than I actually do working.
I do know that.
The dilemma of the day is Drew has been taking care of all the plants. Oh, they got marks. They got it. Yay.
You're not gonna need much of a shovel, Crystal, on this.
Oh, these are pumpkins, guys. We were gonna put in pumpkins as I was thinking they were squash. These are pumpkins. Yeah.
This soil over here, once you go to planting, you're not gonna need a shovel.
Okay, that's good. These are pumpkins. These are not squash.
Wow.
This is my squash. I hope. The dilemma of the day is that squash or zucchini? It's squash.
I found it.
You did? Yay! We found it.
On the farm.
This is squash. I thought I had zucchini in here, guys, so I guess we will see when it's done.
I help more than y'all give me credit for. I worked that whole field yesterday by myself. 19 of those wagons up to the trash pile, up to the mulch pile.
That is
by
true.
myself.
That is true. On the farm. What you doing, Drew?
Remember last year when we couldn't figure this out very good? Buy the one with the trigger, y'all. Not the one that you like. The one with the trigger is the one to get. Trust me.
Well worth
Well worth it. Remember how much time it was taking us? It's ridiculous.
it. They kept stopping.
Going out, going out.
Don't know if you caught it at the end of that, but he got me with the water hose. So yeah, we get to pay him back sometime. Twice today he got me with the water hose. That's okay. Payback. Yeah, it was an accident, but so will mine be. So I'm having trouble with my rosemary. For some reason it's been my arch nemesis this year. And last year actually I haven't really got that down yet. So I went and purchased some from a local big box store. So I think it was Home Depot. But so we're gonna put those in with our herbs that we grew ourselves. Always use how I plant my plants in general. I dig my hose, water, put the worm castings in just a little bit in each hole, water it down, then I put my seedlings in and cover, or I call them seedlings, they're really plants now, but they're babies in. I put the babies in and then I cover them up and then I water them in real good. Actually a couple of times That way that at the end of the night, when I come back out to check, if they're still wet, I'm good, but if they're dry, I wet them again. Hopefully they're never dry at the end of the night. So that's how we plant them here on the farm. We will start with, oh, and I do have some rosemary that has made it, but there's just not a lot. So I want a lot, and I want it to be really pretty like this. So that's the goal. Haven't got there yet, but hopefully this is the year. Basil I'm really good at, and another one that gives me a lot of trouble is dill. I do get a few. Rosemary, this will be the first ones I've gotten or I didn't kill pretty soon. Dill is my other one that is very complicated for me. I will get a few plants each year, but I don't get a lot, and so I've got to figure that one out.
I wish I'd have known baby's breath didn't like the sun.
It is partially shade. It's not.
Yeah, I know. If I stick it down there like that, it'll get partial shade. Maybe that's the reason it's been dying on me. I've been putting it in full sun.
Yeah. Yeah, it said 6 to 8 hours, which here in Texas, you know, we get way more than that.
Which
so.
is by noon.
Yeah. So I was gonna put it over there up against the storage because it gets quite a bit of shade at different times of the day. I think that'd be the best for us. I'm gonna take half of that peat moss and put it in there because, you know, I still gotta have the other half, but I only need half for my other seedlings that's going in. But yeah, I think that'd be a good spot for the baby's breath, so it'll get some shade. Never grew it before, so. Look at my rosemary. These are all rosemaries.
All right.
Yeah, they did it.
So finally we get some rosemary.
Do you know that this rosemary that I planted that I did not stratify is the ones that made it? The ones I stratified died.
I don't know. Sometimes
So I'm not going to stratify
sometimes
them.
it's trial and error, and every other person that swears by
Yes.
something,
Yes.
it's always. But you gotta remember with Texas.
I know. So you try to go by what people say, but you can't always do that. You kind of got to figure out your own way of doing things, and not everything that works for someone else is going to work for you. It's just the way that it is.
Rosemary's beautiful.
I think I'm just going to put oregano gets so big that I really need to do a bed by itself. I think I'm going to put it somewhere else completely. I think I'm going to. See, I was going to put either the baby's breath rather where the chicken is in that little fenced in area. I could still do that. And then put the oregano over there.
Yeah, remember you're gonna have tomatoes in there.
No, there would be no. Oh, I know.
Yeah, I mean, I got.
Our volunteers.
Yeah, but I got 8 varieties. Hey,
Yeah.
look, Mama, ladybug. They are in. Hello.
Okay, I think what I'll do
lady.
is I'll put the oregano in this bed behind me, even though it had herbs last year.
She is so cute.
So we'll put cilantro right here.
Yeah, she's working already. Get something to eat. All right, like that.
Come on, baby, don't die on me here. Come on, baby.
And if she dies, we're gonna have to stratify her. Careful on your back.
Parsley.
You know what I mean?
What, baby?
Watch your back.
Is he around me?
No, just watch your back. Don't
Oh,
hurt
you
your
mean-
back
okay, I got you.
sitting like that.
I got
Maybe
you.
get on your knees. Take the pressure off your back. Seriously.
It's this
Look you in the eye.
Put the basil in there. I like how basil grows. Like basil doesn't push out. Like oregano will make like a carpet, but basil will grow, you know, tree-like. So I like that, and it's really pretty.
In a beautiful world.
Oh, what'd you give me the water hose?
It's already ready.
All right, cool.
Look,
You got it
hey.
turned on?
Yeah, it's ready for you.
Let's do it. Let's see, where did you go, baby? Come here. Come here, baby. Look at those water gun. This is beautiful. This is gonna be great for the carrots.
Huh?
This soil is going to be great for the carrots.
But I'm a creep. 'Cause I'm a window.
I could plant them in mud to begin with, I would. Might overwater them, but I don't know. Oh, I don't know if I should.
Y'all are missing out. It's over there. Hey, why don't you tell me what to do up here? Anything?
Yeah. So here we have beets that we're planting, and just a tip on beets, they cannot have even 2 stems growing with them. Like most of our plants we absolutely plant with just one little seedling, but it's especially important in beets. They will choke each other out and they compete, their roots compete for each other. So you have to do 1 stem in each hoe. This is the ride I get because my back is out and we've been in the field and I'm hurting, so it's a good man there.
Hey everybody, it's Drew on the farm. You can tell right here, we got all the plowing done, we got all the tilling, the raking. Hey, we appreciate every second you watch the film. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for joining us on the farm.